It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Cowboys and the Lions. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Return starts at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Looking to throw right away. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. Got a man over the middle, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. St. Brown's got it, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
The run here, it's Montgomery. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. And their first drive won't end in points as they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
3 touchdowns, Kate, is a great week for him. But less so when every one of them was matched by an interception. Those turnovers were a part of why they ended up on the losing side of that game. And ball security is what you know he's worked on all week long and will be on the forefront of his mind.
And this buys him some much-needed breathing room up across the 5. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the gun is Prescott. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Right back to Elliott now. And he'll get it up to the 27. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Goff setting to throw. Pass complete to Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Second and 13. Wright reels it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Has the connection to Wright. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Fourth down now, and out comes Michael Badgley in the Lions field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fox now to kick this one away. This taken from the 12. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Dak now from the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Prescott set to pass. He's got it, room to run. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 45 yards on the punt there. And the Lions will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. They go play action with Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
They motion the tight end over. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Gets them 6 yards and back on the positive side of things. It's now 2nd and 9. From the gun, Goff. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4, and that'll be first down, Detroit.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down throw from Goff. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cowboys rush it in and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And a fair catch made here at the 17. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Play action, Prescott. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They only really have to fall forward to reach the end zone here, Brock, as this drive starts with 1st and goal from the 1. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Michael Badgley on to try the point after. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming here from the 12. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Elliott running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second down behind the sticks. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Prescott now to throw on third down. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Elliott straight ahead. And he got it to the opposing 44. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Lions' 44-yard line.
Dak to the air here. Into traffic, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Khalif Raymond to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. Able to find right. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Williams coming in motion right. 2nd and 1. Taken in by Williams outright. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Goff. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Goff now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They are throwing it again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 9-point advantage. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Badgley for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Cowboys 7.
Fox now to kick this one away. The return starts at the 18. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And after the impressive drive, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the gun is Prescott. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
It's Vaughn again. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory, tackled at midfield. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Dak off the play fake. A diving effort, what a catch. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now Dak to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down throw from Goff. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Tight end in motion left. On 1st down, it's Goff. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. First down, ball at the 36.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
First down, here's Dak. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and could get 2 hands on it the next time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. Raymond there to grab it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 31. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Gone. This is complete to Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Jack Fox on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Finding Vaughn. Pushing it up past the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's Dak. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Dak. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Prescott now on third down. That's caught for the first. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think? Where are you in? What do you think?
Dak throwing again. This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another throw for Prescott. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Prescott now to throw on third down. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this one doesn't go far. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. Lamar Jackson strong in the victory as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdowns in that game for J.K. Dobbins. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And that one all tied against the visiting Steelers. In the first half, it was the Alabama man, Jahmyr Gibbs, who had it cooking. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Thanks so much. league. Now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. This taken from the 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Vaughn running dead ahead. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing on first is Prescott. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
A run with Vaughn. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long for him here. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Tight end has it across the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They go play action with Goff. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Goff on 1st and 10. Pass complete to Gibbs. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Throwing again, it's Goff. That's incomplete left side. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
St. Brown there to bring it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Up the middle, Vaughn. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dak off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. We'll get a stoppage here for the injury, and it's Brandon Cooks who was hurt on the play. He's being tended to. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Yeah, here we go.
Trying the right side with Vaughn. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Once again, it's Vaughn. Again, he hits the 2nd level. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
This is Vaughn. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Davis gets it from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gets them back within 5.
They can't blame him for the deficit, He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Able to find Wright. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Goff. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 22 on 2nd down. This is complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Fourth down now, and out comes Michael Badgley in the Lions field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time Well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Returning it from the 16. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys and Deuce Vaughn out to begin another drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
There we go.
Here's a handoff to Vaughn. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They're set up at the 35 now.
There we go.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First down throw from Goff. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Tight end going in motion here. On first down, it's Goff. Wright reels it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Badgley for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 14. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense, too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
handoff for Vaughn. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
From the 43. Catch made by Cooks. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Three quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. First and 10 from the 41. Vaughn on the carry. And they bring him down quickly, but he does have it across the 40. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Right take.
Prescott here from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one does not go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning Williams left. Goff. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Fires over the middle, caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Goff to the air now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home teams and Ezekiel Elliott just about set to get going on offense. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL. Yards. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun is Prescott. Complete over the middle to the big tight end. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
All right, here we go. Second down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Juke the defender. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They go play action with Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Their punter making his way out now. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running the counter, Elliott. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Motioning the tight end now. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Gibbs now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the left sideline, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys now within one score in the fourth. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Goff. Connection made to Raymond. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Got a man over the middle, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness.
Put the body on the line for his team. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Dak now from the gun. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
On 2nd down, run with Elliott. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
To the left side, and it is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for two.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First down throw from Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up here. To throw. Raymond there to grab it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing now. Finds his man en route complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now to throw. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
So that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Cowboys about set to take over. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Detroit calls timeout. It's second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Right back to Elliott now. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Once again, Elliott. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This a 39-yarder from the left hash.
39-yard attempt.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. To the sideline, and it is caught. field before going out.
It's a gain of 23
They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. And this will not be caught, so their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.